The COVID-19 pandemic has inadvertently sparked a social epidemic of panic buying. This selfish behavior, sparked by greed and fear, has created a domino effect, leaving many essential items such as toilet paper and food difficult to obtain by many needing them. But in Texas, we see a hobby for a family that's turned into a blessing in disguise during these times. Michelle Pareto has more.
So our Texas governor, he did issue in certain counties, they're having to practice shelter in place. The grocery stores were limited and everybody has to stay home.
With the shelter-in-place order in grocery stores with limited supply, Kathleen can see how the situation has put a toll on a lot of families.
When my parents-in-law immigrated from the Philippines, one of the concerns of my husband is what activity could they do around the house as they were retired. So they decided to create what's called a raised garden plot. They actually were participating in a Christian family organization home garden competition. It was an effort to have like a positive activity for the brethren in their part of the Philippines, as well as providing other alternative food sources for the members.
Wow,
and to encourage them to practice their green thumb.
But her family was prepared to adjust to these times without even knowing it, way before the COVID-19 pandemic shifted life as we know it.
Some of the things that we're growing right now. So we have kale, we also have eggplant, we have tomatoes, bell peppers, we have a lot of green onion.
A home garden built in their backyard, which they began in early 2019 and has since yielded plenty of seasonal vegetables.
This gardening hobby actually is very important in terms of having to stay home, because if you're just stuck inside and closed between four walls, you can feel a sense of cabin fever. But when you're outside taking care of the garden, you feel that sense of being outdoors and not being restricted in an enclosed space. So you can exercise and you're like bending your knees and cutting weeds and pulling weeds and planting things, having the sunlight, the fresh air. The garden lets you escape to another place, even though you're still at home.
And the Gregorio family has since then yielded the benefit of sustaining themselves with their own food, but that wasn't the only benefit.
It became a recreation, a pastime, a stress relief for my parents-in-law, and also like a way to have an additional food source that came at a really great time. Who knew that this crisis, this lockdown, this pandemic was going to happen? And how convenient it was to have a garden.
In many ways, it was able to bring their family closer together.
As they were building this garden, it became such an enjoyable activity for the whole family because like my husband and his dad, they worked together as a team, like digging the ground and building things together and arranging where the seeds were going to go. And then me and my mother-in-law, we would go out and harvest, like if we're going to, depending on what the recipe of the day was.
And with the shelter-in-place order in effect, obliging families to stay indoors, spending time as a family has been more meaningful, and not just because of their home garden.
Being able to have our worship service, even just gather together with your own family, I'm really thankful that in the least we still are able to connect to the worship service and hear the words of God, because more important than the food for our bodies, if we have that food for the soul, you have that encouragement, that trust, that strengthening of faith, and the blessings to find the solutions and to be able to pray and ask God for help to give you the ideas and the wisdom to help you better survive in this world.
While many families are remaining in their homes to help flatten the curve of this pandemic, they're also finding ways to make time at home more meaningful with each other. To keep up with all the current events inside the Church of Christ, visit incmedia.org/INC News World. Michelle Pareto for the Iglesia Ni Cristo News Network.
Watch all these stories and more by clicking on the link in this post for the newest episode of INC News World on incmedia.org.